people be in the chat this long and not have heard us. Like, because we've been doing the show for a long time.
Who gonna talk?
And nobody, and all of a sudden,
waiting.
we haven't changed anything. Why would all of a sudden the sound be out now? This doesn't, I'm very confused about this.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh, what?
We ain't got no sound.
Well, we got sound to everybody else, but.
Right.
Why don't we just kill the live cast?
Want to reboot?
Well, I mean, maybe it's just those couple people. I don't want to do that because there's been people in the chat all day and they haven't said anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let me say this.
So
Sorry,
this is
y'all.
why live stuff gets on my nerves sometimes.
We're trying. It don't get on my nerves. I enjoy it. Technical difficulties. That's life. This is a segment from life. It will fuck you up. Be ready.
Have you watched any Amazon or good Netflix movies? What's the best Netflix movies?
Well, recently I saw one. It wasn't like super good, but it was very decent. It's the one. Speaking of Mariah Carey, "Always Be My Maybe."
Okay,
Oh.
yes,
"Always Be My Maybe" with Ali Wong
Mhm.
and
Randall Park.
Randall Park. It wasn't excellent, but it was good, and I feel like Netflix has kind of gotten a good foothold on their rom-coms.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other movies that they kind of need some work, especially their sci-fi. They kind of come up short, but the rom-coms feel like something. The rom-coms feel like it's something that was in the theater.
That Will Smith one had almost all the right ingredients.
It did. It was close.
It just didn't quite get there.
It was close. It was very close. But Always Be My Baby. They had good chemistry. Comedic chemistry. I don't know if they really had
funny.
romantic chemistry.
They're both really funny.
Yeah, and it was well written. A lot of good nostalgia stuff in there. But it was good. It was good. It was good, solid. For far as Netflix. But
do you watch Fleabag on Amazon?
No.
I like that show too.
Speaking of Ali Wong, I did like her stand-up comedy specials that she did.
Yeah, she's funny.
Both of them.
She's hilarious.
And then my movie, I can't think of the name of it, but have you guys seen it on Netflix? It's about the two black kids and one Latino friend, and they want to travel through space.
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Travel through space or time?
Time. Sorry, travel through time.
Yes, I saw that.
Okay.
You lost me though when you said that.
Yeah, no. Sorry,
Oh, that I do know. I saw that one.
Yeah, when they travel
I saw
through
it to try to save her brother from being shot.
Yeah.
Love that one. That one was great.
That was good.
That one I wished was a show, so then I could have more.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah. What I'm looking forward to coming on Netflix is they're doing a series of there was a movie called, and it's based on a comic book called The Watchmen.
Okay, yeah.
And their heroes a little bit different than your typical DC and Marvel heroes. And Regina King, my girl, she's starring in The Watchmen on Netflix, and the previews look really good. So I'm pretty hyped about that. There's actually a lot of things coming out pretty soon. Okay. There's a is coming out soon. There's a Wu-Tang miniseries that's coming out, I think, on Amazon.
Oh, all right.
Like at the end of this month.
Is it going to be featuring the actual Wu-Tang?
No. It's about them.
Okay,
it's not
awesome.
not starring them.
Awesome.
It's about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. That looks really good.
The Wu.
And I'm not even a huge Wu-Tang fan, but I do recognize their contribution to hip hop and how major it was, and I am a Method fan,
And they have a cult following.
Oh yeah, they do.
Following.
They do. I actually heard an advanced copy of the Wu-Tang's first their debut album. A friend of mine got it from a friend who was in the biz or whatever, and so I was hanging out with her, and she was like, "Hey, you want to hear this new group? They're supposed to be the shit, the new thing coming out in New York, whatever." And I was like, "All right." So she put it on or whatever, and after a few minutes, she's like, "You feeling it?" I was like, "Nah, I ain't feeling it." She's like, "Me either." She
East Coast. That's the East Coast vibe.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Wu fan, But they had some hits that I was really into. But yeah, I'm excited to see this series though.
Yeah,
I'm all for that.
Definitely.
For that. But,
I do have to say though, since I've been watching Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it.
That's
I'm
great
afraid.
content.
sound surprised.
You know I'm surprised. I was
whole world is on here.
afraid that I was going to run out of stuff to watch, but it's
Oh, no.
always just more stuff to watch.
There's a lot of stuff on
It's
there.
great. I do get tired of like surfing through and trying to find.
Yeah,
what I want.
their GUI is horrible.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Agreed.
So
Agreed.
bad.
They changed it so many times too.
It's so bad, and it's always bad. It's just,
It's just like I have to go through 100
Well,
titles.
it's better than a new Hulu. You know, I was off the Hulu because I had to choose between Netflix and Hulu, and I got rid of Hulu. And now, using a broadcast hack, Jason got a Hulu account, so now I got Hulu.
Oh.
And so we share that account, and I'm like, all right. But now it takes me forever to find what I want on Hulu.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be just scroll through.
Yeah. Dino, do you have Hulu?
I do have Hulu.
Oh, what's the information?
What's the information?
Yeah, what's your sign-in info?
What's my sign-in info?
Yeah.
What?
Your sign-in.
Sign in?
Yeah, text it to me.
How do I text
Yeah,
it?
so we can
How do you
hack.
text?
So we can hack Hulu too. Send me the Amazon Prime one too. Dino got all the services. What else you got, Dino?
I got everything.
I know you do. I know.
Y'all know I'm the TV dude.
Shoot.
I don't know, act like you don't know.
I be trying to be all like, no, I'm gonna stick with my satellite. Nah, fuck that. And then next thing I know, I'll be like, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Maybe I will get Alexa. Maybe I will.
Yeah, man.
Y'all been turning me out on this technology, man.
Technology's good.
Technology is our friend.
It is our friend,
Yeah.
especially that Starbucks app.
So we almost ready to check out. Before we do, though, I know Didi, you was excited about this. I was going to share with you guys the top cities and top countries that are hanging with the Shiznit Show.
Awesome.
Yay.
All right. So, all right, here we go. So, top 10 countries in order. We got United States.
Never
Big
heard of it.
We got United Kingdom,
Oh, moving there then.
Canada,
Or there.
Italy,
Big up.
Singapore, Greece, Spain, Ireland, Austria, and Germany. So as you can see, it's the U.S. and Europe.
Right.
Mhm.
We get like a little trickle here and there in Africa from time to time, and we used to have some regular people who was riding with us in Australia and New Zealand,
Yeah.
but they since have fallen off.
Aw.
Yeah.
And
And we used to be hot in the DR.
we used to be hot. We still get trickles in the DR, and we actually were on. We kind of like in the top 200 in Barbados.
Hey.
So yeah, some of the islands are still messing with us, and but we get no love in the Orient and Asia. There's nobody messing with us. So, and here are the
Big up yourself.
the top cities. Oh, it's back to LA is number one again. And for a while, New York was number one, and we had never had another city that was
Metropolitan like that?
that was bigger than LA before.
Mm.
It had been in the number one spot. New York had been in the number one spot for the last couple of months, but now LA's back on top. Then New York. Then we have somewhere Delaware.
Lose? I never heard
Luz,
of
Delaware. Never heard of it. Dallas, Texas. Tampa, Florida. Wow, all our Florida stories. I'm surprised that anybody in Florida is messing with us.
I'm not. They like, they want to know.
Newark, New Jersey. Anaheim, California. Edison, New Jersey.
Okay.
San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
And Banning, California.
All right.
Round out the top 10 cities.
Where's
Top
that?
10
Shout out
cities
yourself.
out of 235.
Wow.
And then out of that was the top 10 countries out of 23.
Mm.
So there you go.
Wow. Shout out Texas. Shout out Florida. Shout out California.
Shout out to all of y'all checking with us.
We appreciate you. We love you guys.
For sure we do. And before we go, don't forget to check us out on Beat Break Radio, 87 FM, where music and talk radio lives. Down in the ATL, Monday through Friday. Oh, so do we need a question for the week?
Yeah, we do.
We
for
do,
next
right?
week.
We do for next week, right?
Okay, let's get a good question. How about name your top 3 all-time favorite TV characters? Yes?
Okay.
No, you're not feeling it.
No, I am. I'm feeling it.
Name your top 3 all-time favorite TV
Because I can come up with 2 right off the bat. I got to have to think for the third one. But I got 2 right away.
I have so many, so it's just I'm gonna have to filter through.
It's funny that it's Labor Day and we're and
right.
when Dino and I were kids, this really was the beginning of fall, but this also meant the fall television season.
Yes,
but that doesn't mean anything anymore. And now the only thing fall really TV special is Monday Night Football. Really,
yeah. Well, I mean, they do have fall programs still. I mean, 'cause even I was talking to Damon Weasel, Stanford, friend of the show. Shout out. He's he's going on more reads and stuff right now.
Right. Well, the network shows off a hiatus and whatever.
Right, and they're getting ready for the fall, but because they launch shows in the fall and the summer and the spring, and it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't mean as much, but it does mean a little something.
I was talking to Jason just this past week about how on Saturday or Friday nights before the Saturday mornings the new cartoons premiered, they would have a primetime special of the new cartoons that were going to be debuting. You'd sit down and watch that, and it would be a whole big hoop-de-doo, but there'd be something new. And every fall there were new cartoons, or at least a new character.
Yeah.
I remember TGIF. And after Labor Day fall season was when TGIF on ABC came back on. And that's when Family Matters came on. That's when all those Saved by the Bell. That's when all the little block of probably 5 or 6 shows came on from 8 to 10 or something if your parents let you stay up that late. And all the good shows came on right then. That's what I remember.
Well, Thursday used to be the big comedy lineup on NBC for a long time, and you tune in every fall to see what Bill Cosby's new theme song was going to be.
Exactly.
True that. All
That's
right.
done unless you watch The Real Housewives.
But yeah, they got shows that start just randomly anytime, and you could just pick a day, and there's like a show debuting.
Yep.
I love Worst Cooks in America. Shout out Dan Gold. I love Worst Cooks in America on TV Food Network.
I watch that with my girls sometimes.
And Dan just told me, guess it just started 2 weeks ago. He's like, Worst Cooks is back. I'm like, it is? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it usually be all the shows started in September or in October.
Somebody's gonna need to make an app or something so we can keep track everything.
There you go, Dino. Make it. You ain't got time.
Something, because there are some things out there, but somebody needs to find out something that's a little less convoluted. Everything that I've tried, you end up not using it just because it's as much work as just Googling whatever show you're looking for or whatever. So
where's the TV guide when you need it?
Right?
Where's
You know how big a TV guide would be nwodays if they really
my
included
God.
everything?
Right.
It would be like a phone book.
Oh, it'd be a pamphlet for sure.
What phone books used to be like. It would be like a phone book, really.
Well, then nothing's printed anymore anyway, it seems.
Yeah.
Even when I started my new job, my job packet, my benefits packet was all online.
Yeah.
I asked the mailman, where's the penny saver? He looked at me like, the penny saver?
What's a penny?
He's like, you can save a whole lot of pennies by going online and looking at it.
Right. I was like, damn, no. I was like, oh, okay.
I'll save you a pretty penny.
All right. Well, whatever.
All right, y'all. Well, that brings another Shiznit show, the Shiznit and Chill.
Oh.
First one in a long time.
Definitely. Ready for some barbecue.
Yeah, I've taken a few weeks off. I had been kind of barbecuing out because I got that smoker, and I was doing it up
You
big.
got a smoker?
Yeah.
That's not their normal reaction to
right? It's not. That's why I was all confused. I don't know how to take your response to that.
She said it with delight, surprise,
and indignation. Indignation as well. I felt some indignation in there.
Sorry, Bob.
How dare you?
fat girl.
Have a smoker in that
just
thing.
poked. She jumped right out.
I thought
Because she's thinking like, I have not had no brisket yet.
Oh my God! I'm like, Thanksgiving about to be late.
But that time that you made a comment about it, that time when you came over and you helped Danya with her hair,